Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Please excuse the mess that is my desk right now. I've already done one hand of my nails and I'm filming the other one, so that is why everything is already out and creating mess. I'm really excited actually because I've done one hand and I absolutely love them. I was a bit unsure and I didn't know how they were going to turn out and whether I was going to like them and blah 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 blah, but I love them. So today is a good day. Oh, I've got to just flip that over. So I'm going to do my left hand on camera for you. I just wanted to show you the glitter that I'm using because I've actually created it out of multiple glitters. So I need to show you how I did that. So this is the one that I'm using. Ooh, fancy. I'll show you my right hand in a minute, of course. And these are the three glitters from Sparkle Supplies UK that I used to create it. So I used Night Sky, Hot Pants, which is black and red. Night Sky is just holographic black. And then I used Hollow Graphite, which is a hollow, like black, but really fine. So that's perfect. So I mixed all three together and this is what we got. And this is what it looks like. If my phone would focus, it would be so much better, but there you go. So this is what we're going for. Pretty plain for me, to be fair, but you know, something different nonetheless. So I'm going to do every step on camera, but some bits are going to be sped up, like the e-filing parts because it's noisy, and I've already got the washing machine on, so that's noisy enough as it is. So, you know, this hand's going to be much quicker than my other one because I do everything by hand apart from cuticle prep on my right hand, because I can do my cuticles on camera because it's definitely going in the wrong direction. Oh gosh, my phone's on charge at the same time and I keep catching it with the wire to my e-file. But yeah, so please excuse the state of this hand. I know it's gross, but we're going to just deal with it, okay? So what was I saying? Oh gosh, I've lost my trail of thought and I've literally only just started talking. I know I said about the washing machine being on. I'm not sure that was the main point. Oh yeah, so the main point was I always find it much quicker to do my left hand because I can use my right hand, which means that I can refine with the e-file, and I don't know why, but that step is just so much quicker with an e-file and a sanding band than it is when I do it with my hand file, especially with my opposite hand. Like, using your opposite hand is just not fun. I'm sure there is a word for being like both-handed, isn't there? Is it ambidextrous? Ambidextrous or something like that. I may have just created that word, but it must have come from somewhere, so I'm assuming it's almost right at least. I'm really, really sorry about the noise in the background. The washing machine is on. I am going on holiday on Monday, and if I don't do any washing now, I will be having to walk around nude the whole entire time. So I'm sorry, but yes, the washing machine is on. Anyway, so that's all I'm doing there. I don't know if you saw any of it because I wasn't looking at the camera at all, so I don't even know whether you got any of that in shot, but there we go. And then just going to go in with a sanding band very gently over the surface of the skin. This is just a 240 grit. It's a fine sanding band from Willow Academy. Looks like I'm being really, really aggressive, but I'm not. By the way, my nails are in an absolute state because they are just freshly, like they've just been freshly soaked off. So my nails look really bizarre, but it's because there's a tiny bit of product still on there, which is what I am removing with this sanding band at the moment because it was only gel polish, so there is only a base coat there. But I soaked off majority. I'm just making sure that everywhere on the nail is rough and we're not leaving any shiny patches, because then the acrylic won't stick. The washing machine is starting to kick off a little bit now, which means it's probably almost done because this is what it does near the end. So that is good because it means it won't be annoying us throughout the rest of this video because it sounds like it's nearly finished. I'm not even in focus, how annoying. Okay, so I'm just using the nails, well, the fingers next to the one that I'm working on to move the side walls out of the way. I don't have particularly high side walls, but the skin does get in the way, so I do just gently pull it back. and then I can go in and obviously buff those areas that are trying to hide. My cuticles are not too awful at the moment because I did only do these gel polishes like really not that long ago, so that's why. But I'm going out for bottomless brunch tomorrow and I'm very excited because I've never actually had a bottomless brunch. I'm just dusting off my nails. And I'm going with another nail tech. I've met her a couple of times. We get on really well. So we're going for bottomless brunch because we are very local to each other. So we're going to go and head out to Las Iguanas for some bottomless brunch. We have upgraded to cocktail, so it's probably going to be a long day. But you know, I'm feeling the pressure. You can't go for lunch with a nail tech with nails looking like mine did. Like, it's absolutely not acceptable. So that is all I'm taking off them. I am going to cut them down because the tips that I'm using require that. Now, I don't know whether my vlog is going to be up before or after this video. Probably after, because the vlog is set over like 4 days and it's only the second day of those 4 days right now. So it's probably going to be a little while longer. It's going to take me longer to edit as well than this video. So, in the vlog, I do show you some stuff that I got from Amazon. And one of those things was the tips that I'm going to be using for this video, because you'll see why they're so useful in a minute. Now, they're perfect for me because I don't really like tips with the C-curve. I know that people out there that use forms despise tips because they don't have a C-curve, but that's ridiculous because there's so many out there that do. But I actually like using the tips that don't have a C-curve because I don't like a C-curve nail. And I know people will argue with me about the structure, but I always use tips without a C-curve and I don't have any issues with structure or lasting or anything. So please don't come at me. It's a preference. Let's just remember that. Everybody likes different things. It's okay. I feel like I'm having like a little argument with myself. Like literally nobody has said anything and I'm just sat here like, don't. But anyway, I'm going to stick these tips on. So these are the tips. They are Diddy. Really, really small. So I'll put them on the back of my hand. But that's what they look like. They're really, really short. You still can't see them. It doesn't help really that they're clear, but you can see the size of them like just from that. They are so tiny, and basically like this is about the length that I have my nails. So I just thought, why don't I just buy tips that are literally the length that I have them, and then I won't have any like cutting down or anything to do. This is brilliant. I've just dropped that. I don't know where it's gone. It's fine, we'll get another one. It's going to be difficult now I've got nails on though. I didn't have nails on this hand when I was doing the other one, so it's much easier, but here we are. But yeah, they're just so cute. I just thought they'd be perfect. Like, even if I only use them to do my own nails, like, why not? They're so cute. They're just really difficult to handle when you've got nails on. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. It's fine. They are in my Amazon store. Well, on my Amazon. I don't really know how to say it. They are on my Amazon storefront. I don't know, they're on it or in it, whichever one makes sense to you. Just we'll roll with it, it's fine. But I just thought they'd be really handy, even just for me, because it's the perfect length. They've still got the numbers on. Just put that back in the wrong one, but there you go. So I'm just sizing them up to make sure that they fit completely from side wall to side wall, and then I'm just putting them to the side ready for me to stick on. Okay, perfect. So that's those. I wanted to use them in this video because one, I literally bought them just for myself, and two, I always have a habit of buying things and literally never using them in my videos. And it isn't because I don't want to, it's because I literally just have so much stuff I never get around to using stuff. So I'm going to stick these on off camera and then I'll show you what they look like, because I can never get them straight when I'm recording. So that's the tips stuck on. I really like them, you know. I don't have to take any length off them. I literally just have to shape them and that's it. Apart from the thumb. I don't know why the thumbs are so long, but that's how much I had to take off the thumb for it to match all the others. The others are absolutely fine, but for some reason the thumbs are huge, but it's fine. I can cope with having to shape one nail, like it's really not an issue. It's just bizarre how long it is compared to the other ones, but I really like them. I'm very happy. So I'm gonna shape one on camera just to show you what I do. Well, what I have done with them. So all I'm going to do is just push down the side wall, make sure there's no glue sticking my skin together, and then I'm going just to bring in the sides in a little bit. And that is literally it, and then just straightening off the free edge, and that's it. That's all I'm doing, and then just taking off like the lip between my nail and the extension, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that with all of them, and then we can come back and start designing. Okay, this is them all filed and like just ready to go. Super easy. I absolutely love them. So I'm gonna get some more paper towel. Paper towel? It's not paper towel, it's kitchen roll. My washing machine is saying that it's got 8 minutes left, but it said that it had 9 minutes left about 10 minutes ago, so I'm actually not really believing it at the moment. So I actually have no idea how much longer it's going to take, but apologies. So I'm using this, which is black from Tears Beauty. Literally just as a little wash like underneath the glitter nails, just so if there's any gaps or anything it really doesn't matter. So I'm using that, and then we've got Tears Beauty Apricot Crush, which I just used underneath these black plain ones to paint over. And then Rose for the bottom bits of these two, and then I'm just using obviously clear for underneath the colours, and also it's got loads of glitter in it, that's really annoying, and also for capping as well of the two middle nails. And obviously I'm using my custom mix glitter, which is absolutely beautiful. So let's get straight into it, because I want to finish my nails at some point. Well, I was going to say some point today, but it's actually literally not going to be today, because it's now like 20 past 11, so I'm probably still going to be doing them at midnight, which is just insane because I started them at about 9 o'clock. But there you go. Had to remove a set of I had to remove acrylics on my right hand and gel polish off my left, so it's been an absolute nightmare basically. But let's get on with it, because this is why it's taking me so long. I keep getting sidetracked. So we're going in with, I need to stop moving my phone close to my hand and just start zooming in instead. We're going in with clear on, no, we're not going in with clear, sorry. We're going in with Apricot Crush on those 3 nails that are going to just be plain black, because we're going to be painting the black on. I'm going to be using Blackout from Gel Perfection. What are you doing? Get off. So I'm literally just applying Apricot Crush on these 3. I will film it for this nail, but then for the others I will just do it off camera because it'll be much quicker, and I'm doing the exact same thing on all of them. And this video is going to be insanely long if I film even the most boring parts, and the less you have to listen to my washing machine the better, because it's driving me mad. And I basically should be used to it because it's literally in the room that I work in, but no, I'm not. It annoys me. So I'm just applying Apricot Crush all over. This is such a beautiful powder. This is my favourite Tears Beauty powder. Like, taking ombres and all that fun stuff out of the equation, like for that I do love Naked, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful powder. But Apricot Crush is my all-time favourite. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant because even like, I don't know, like the absolute slightest shimmer in it is not too overbearing. So even clients that are not really a fan of the shimmer, if they're having that type of design where it's just like a simple design over an acrylic base, even those types of clients that are not really a massive fan of glitter will have this, and then it makes me happy because they're technically getting a bit of glitter. So definitely recommend having this in your collection if you don't already. because it is just beautiful. I'm using about 100 beads, but that is absolutely fine. You don't have to worry about numbers of them. You can do as many as you need. So that's that one. I'm just going to do the other 2 of those and then we can come back to do the fun stuff. Okay, I've done the boring nails, so we're going to move on now to these middle 2. So I'm going in with a bead of, oh, I need to move a little bit, with a bead of rose, and I'm just placing that near the cuticle area. I'm putting my brush right behind it. I'm not too bothered about it being really full coverage for this because the glitter is hopefully going to be the main focus of the nail, so I don't think it really matters about the bottom area. It was more just because my natural nails are not really that pink. Well, they are, they're actually too pink because they're usually damaged, but they're not really a pinky colour as such, and they're not all even. So this was literally just to even out those 2 nails that are going to be having the glitter on. So I'm just making sure that there isn't any on my skin, and if there is, I'm making sure to wipe it away before it has chance to set there. And then I'm just, there we go, having another clean up. I'm going to do the same thing on the other nail. I am using rose quite wet because, like I said, I don't really mind about the coverage as such. It is literally just almost like a wash of colour. I just want it to be like, at a glance you can see that it is supposed to be pink sort of thing. So I'm just going to put a little more on this one, making sure that my brush again is behind the bead, and then pulling it down. So I don't need to worry about the rest of the nail because that's where the glitter is going to be. So all I'm doing on the free edge is picking up a little bit of black, taking the liquid out the back of my brush, bringing it down just a little bit but not too far, and then just having a light wash of it over the nail. Don't want it thick at all because obviously we're adding glitter and clear over the top of the glitter, so we don't want too much else it's going to end up really bulky, and we don't want that. Well, I don't want that. If you want that, go ahead. So there we go, and then I'm going to leave that one and move on to the next one and do the exact same thing. It's literally just so if there is any tiny gap in the glitter, it's all good because we've got some colour under there to sort of camouflage it. Make sure you clean your brush off a lot when working with black because it is an absolute nightmare. If it gets on you, that's it. So you really want to make sure that you're wiping off your brush a lot more when using deeper colours. There we go, that is plenty. I'm then going to go into my clear and then dip into my glitter. A bit more glitter than that actually. So I'm only using minimal clear. I just want enough to be able to pick up some glitter. And I'm just going to place it on. I'm not worried about the actual free edge yet. I'm just worried about the blend before it starts to set. So I'm going to start, oh gosh, I'm not even in, there we go. So I'm going to start to sort the blend out and the different specks that are going to create my faded effect. Can add some more afterwards. It's not too much of a big issue, but I'd like to get it as close to how I want it as possible from the start. And that is exactly what I'm happy with now. So I'm going to add some more specks. So I usually just use the specks that are like on my kitchen roll because I usually wipe off some excess. So there's usually some that I can get a hold of, like individual specks of glitter, which is exactly what I want, because then I can be more picky about what I place where. Obviously do that relatively quick, else that glitter that's on your kitchen roll is going to start to set. Washing machine's really going for it now. It's not really focusing very well because there's so much going on. It's so glittery, but I'm going to do the other one off camera because this video is so long, and then they're both going to look the same. I'm going to paint these 3 black, and then we can top coat the middle 2. Okay, we're finally at the exciting part. I've painted the other 3 nails black, and then all I need to do now is just top coat. I am so excited. I don't know why, because I obviously know what they're going to look like because I've done my other hand, but well, actually no, that's why I'm excited, because I know what they're going to look like. Let's just make sure we're still in focus. Come on, phone, stay with me. Look how beautiful that is. I absolutely love it. I'm using the Tears Beauty gel top coat, by the way, the one in like the circular bottle, not the gel polish one like that they released with the gel polishes. This is the other one that they already had. I'll show you because it doesn't make any sense. It's this one, that's the one I'm using. It's absolutely brilliant top coat. It's so bright. But look at that glitter. It is beautiful. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my nails, even like when I sat down to do them. I was still soaking off my other nails, and I still at that point didn't know what I was going to have. This was definitely an option. I've mentioned it in a previous video, I just don't remember which one. But I didn't know what I was going to be going with until literally the last minute. And I really love these. I'd love them even more if I didn't get top coat everywhere, but there we go. I love them. So I'm going to pop those in the lamp for 60 seconds, and this set is done. I really hope you like them. I absolutely love how they turned out. Thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll be back really soon with another video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.